What is up, guys? My name is Keaton. I'm a mortgage agent with PinnacleMortgageSolutions.ca. Today, we're talking about how it is harder and more expensive to buy a home today than it was at the height of the market in January 2021. I know that must be crazy to think about. How is it possible when the housing prices have dropped 18% since the high? Well, to explain this, let's hop back in time to January 2021. Here is Jimmy. Jimmy is in the market for a new home, and he was able to find one for $500,000. Just like most people, Jimmy can't pay for the full amount outright, so he has to get a mortgage. And luckily for him, interest rates are sitting around 1.55%. Buying this home isn't too bad. Using the minimum down payment of $25,000, Jimmy will only need to pay $1,986 a month. Fast forward to today. Jimmy never bought that house, and he's looking to try again. Now, because the housing market dropped 18%, the price of the home is only $410,000. That seems like such a good deal. I mean, he is saving $90,000, right? Well, it is actually harder for him to afford the home today because interest rates are much higher. With interest rates sitting around 6.3%, Jimmy would now have to pay $2,664 a month for the same home he was going to pay $1,986 for just over 2 years ago. So buying a house today is actually more expensive than it was in 2021? Well, if you only look at your monthly budget, then yes, it is. Even though prices of homes have dropped 18%, mortgage payments are much higher. Why does this happen? Well, mortgage rates and housing prices have an inverse relationship. When interest rates are low, buyers have more money to spend, so home prices increase. When the Bank of Canada raises rates, like they have been, well, home buyers can't afford as much, so prices start to drop. The purpose of this example is to demonstrate the affordability crisis of today's market. Many individuals today are struggling to own a home. Buyers can't afford as much as they used to, and current homeowners are having to renew their mortgages at these higher interest rates, causing their payments to jump up dramatically. This is known as payment shock. Being budget conscious and not stretching yourself too thin is of the utmost importance in today's market. Just like any other market, the housing market is hard to time, and there are pros and cons to buying in both scenarios. Working with an agent like myself can help guide you through this process. So I guess the next question is, should you buy a house today? Well, there's a lot more to consider before answering that question. Like and subscribe to stay tuned for another video on whether you should buy your home in today's market.